I'm Justice Clay.
And I'm Ellie Laws, and we're here with AIFF Teen Press, and today we're here with
Chris Cooper.
And Marianne, Leone. Nice to meet you guys.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So we have a couple questions for you. So our first question is, how did you come together with Dan to make this film?
Well, we had a son with a severe disability, cerebral palsy, and he passed away 13 years ago. And we, in his name, started a fund, the Jesse Advocacy Fund. His name was Jesse. And it was at the Federation for Children with Special Needs. And this was a fund to help low-income parents and parents for whom English was a second language when they had problems including their children in the school. So the Federation invited us to their gala, which happens once a year, and Dan was being honored and his wife, and we became friends. We sat at the same table, and he had a son, very much like our son. So and
was that around 2010?
Yes,
maybe?
yes.
Something like that.
Well,
Well,
the three children in the movie face tremendous challenges every day. What would you say that your son and those kids, what was the biggest challenge that they've had to go through?
Well, for Jesse, it was being nonverbal, because when you're nonverbal, often people assume that you are intellectually challenged. He was not intellectually challenged. So imagine having your full cognition, but you're locked into a body where...
Frustrating.
Tough to express yourself.
Yeah.
Very tough to express yourself.
So that was his biggest challenge.
And it hurt to go out in public, whether we were, at the mall or wherever, because we took Jesse everywhere.
Right.
He was not
Sequestered.
But it hurt to have, oftentimes, the adults talking down to him, talking to him like he's a 3-year-old.
Or not engaging at all, just speaking to us as if he weren't there. And he was fully cognizant. Imagine being ignored like that all the time, So what I always say to people who ask me, well, what can we do, I say just engage with that person, acknowledge that the person is there, because we all live in the same world, and if people with disabilities become the other and become strange, it's not really great for when you get older. It's
in what
better
ways
to
has
interact.
Jesse influenced not only your career path, but your personal morals?
I say all the time in interviews like this, our business in the film business as actors can be very self-indulgent, and when you're on a production, you are treated very, very well, and what Jesse taught us was what's the very important things in life,
Yeah, I think he broadened both of us as artists, actually, because to experience unconditional love like that is, it's really a gift, and I'm really glad that we told him that what a gift he was to us, and I think also artistically it helps you, it just opens your mind to all kinds of possibilities.
And in a nutshell, Jesse taught us how to give.
Yeah.
Give. To me, that's one of the greatest things he gave me.
Right.
Is that I could tend to his needs, and
Yeah, it's wonderful to experience unconditional love. Not everyone gets to experience that. Yeah. Well, your parents do, but then you become self-sufficient.
Yeah.
The part of the movie that really stayed with all of us in our class was when you read one of Jesse's poems. So I'm going to read it. I'm a poet. I speak through my poems and people listen. The world is my book. I hear all its voices. So based on the voices of marginalized students what voices do you think need to be heard the most?
Well, I don't think of one over another. I just wish there were a part for all of us to, communicate. It's like a harmony to be able to hear all voices, And filmmakers, there are some filmmakers who really respect that. I think it's changing now. I think you guys are coming up in a generation. It's so interesting to see what's happening. There are more people of color. There are more women involved in film and in television, and I think it's really going to have an impact. I mean, realize we're so old that when we came up, it was like white men running the whole show at all times. There was no input from anything else. This is going to make a huge difference. You know?
Well, thank you so much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It was great
Thanks,
to
man.
talk to you, Ellie.
Thank
you.
you.
And
Thank
Justin.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.